Hi, hello friends, welcome to my channel kcteluguabbai, and today we're going to deal with a series of videos and the second part of the video. And this particular video is a continuation to the one which is being shared over there. So it is how to score 320 plus in GRE. And in the very first part, we discussed about the basic test structure, and we also discussed about what is a scoring pattern and all those stuff. So from this video onwards, what I'm trying to do is uh, like if I said 3 weeks is 21 days. Every day, what you need to do in order to score that 320 plus. So, which means I'm going to share the action plan with you. Which means today we're going to deal with day one. So that's day one for you. So what you actually need to do on day one of your preparation when you actually start. So from today for the next 20 days, including today, what we'll do is we'll try to post a video and make sure that you follow that day plan, and you definitely will get 320 in GRE. So within that 20 days span. So guys, let's start the video. So day one is about segregating the sources and getting the sources set for you. And there are a lot of online sources which are available, but first in hand is book the slot. So I say that if you book the slot, there are two benefits. So first thing is you get the ETS official guide, and you get two full-length practice tests from ETS. ETS is the one which conducts the GRE, Educational Testing Services. So guys, today is the day where you need to book the slot, and you have the deadline. You can book the slot within 30 days or 20 days. So you need to book the slot today. So today, day one, book the slot. And second thing is, apart from the ETS sources that you get, you need to also get into the source materials. You can start using Manhattan 5LB and Manhattan books, or Barron's books, or Kaplan books, or Princeton 1014. So I suggest you three things. First is RIA Math Builder. Second is Princeton 1014, and the third is um, the Barron's Guide. And apart from these three, you can replace Barron's Guide with the Manhattan 5LB, which most of the people will have it, or if not, it is freely available online. So these are the sources. Try to search it online and get the PDF versions of these books, which are freely available. So what you need to do on day one is just go through these books and get familiarized with the content. So if I say getting familiarized with respect to the content, all that you need to do is just look at what are the topics, what are the types of questions, what are the things that exist inside those books. Yes, guys. So now, since the sources are set for you and you have planned your sources, now start day one with RIA Math Builder. So you can also download ETS Math Review. I'll share the link in the description for you, and just click on the link and you can get the math review from ETS, or you can also download RIA Math Builder. And today, start working on the arithmetic part of RIA Math Builder. So if you observe, the RIA Math Builder is being split into four parts: arithmetic, algebra, geometry, and word problems. So you can start with arithmetic today and finish working or reading all the basic information in arithmetic and practice the drills that are there in the RIA Math Builder. So this takes not more than 1 hour of your time, and apart from it, you also need to read the arithmetic part from ETS Math Review. This takes another 45 minutes. So guys, RIA Math Builder, the one which I have said, will look like this. And I have asked you to work on arithmetic review. So in chapter 2, you need to get into arithmetic review, which is at page number 28, and you need to work till page number 67. So right here, right? So this is what you need to do. Guys, I said you get an official guide with ETS. So this is how the official guide looks, and if you open that, I said I'll forward a math review for you, so a PDF version of this math review. And in that, as I said, it's been split into 4 parts: arithmetic, algebra, geometry and data analysis. And I asked you to work on arithmetic part, which is from to page number 218 to 234. So that's what you need to do. And apart from arithmetic review from Ria Math Builder, I also said that you need to work on ETS math review, and in math review you need to work on arithmetic part. So that is again another 50 pages. So closely together you take 2 hours for preparing math basics of arithmetic. So guys, if you have any doubts regarding this, you can actually put it on comments, or you can actually contact me over my mail ID, which I'll anyway be sharing with you in the description. And apart from it, if you have any other queries, you can put it on the comments box. So that's about the math preparation on day 1. And day 1 preparation of verbal, I suggest you to take out a new notebook and name it as vocabulary notebook, and where you can actually write down words and remember them. So that's the first task. So because 50% of your GRE verbal depends on your vocabulary skills, wherein you need to identify the word and its meanings. So basically you need to understand the meaning of a word, usage of a word and all those stuff. So for that, I suggest you to have a separate book in which you write down your own words. You can also search online the 1500 most frequent words from Barron's or from Magoosh. So you can use any of the sources. But my point is very simple. Every day take out 50 words from any word list and write it down, and write its meanings and usage, and put it down in a sentence and try to use these words, by which it will be easier for you to remember and recap those words before you take out the test. So the day 1, 50 words, and what are those 50 words? We'll be seeing them soon. And you need to write down those 50 words and then their meanings in a sentence. So this takes another 1 hour. So as of now, you already spent 3 hours of your time on your preparing for verbal and quant together. Hello friends, as I said, you need to write down 50 words in a notebook for day 1, right? So I'm trying to pick those 50 words for you, and what we are going to do is we are going to pick 1 alphabet a day, or sometimes 2 alphabets on a particular day. Like that, in 20 days we'll cover 26 alphabets, and we cover close to 2000 words. So 50 words, if I say 50 words with synonyms and antonyms and all the stuff, comes close to 2000 words. So 2000 words of vocabulary will actually be very good source for your vocabulary skills. And these are not very common words which are used in day-to-day conversation, so you need to put in extra efforts to remember these words. So let's start those words right now. Yeah, so the very first word that we see is to criticize or criticism. So if we say criticize or criticism, we all know what that it means, right? So to criticize someone, which is very commonly used word in day-to-day life. But in GRE, what he do is he use the words like berate, BERATE, and calumny, CALUMNY, castigate, decry, defamation, denounce, dispraise, exorate, gainsay, for that matter, reprehend, reprove, treat, vituperate, and all those stuff. So with criticism, what we are trying to do is we are trying to establish various words that are related to that particular word. Similarly, we all know what an annoy means. Annoy means to irritate you, right? So the words that he used in GRE are irk, IRK. IRK stands for irk, which is to annoy, and perturb, PERTURB, perturb is also to annoy, and we already know aggravate, or aggravate is to increase the or annoy you better, right? Um, so the next word that we see is foul. FOUL, foul. You all know that it is foul language, and which is not good language, right? So he used a word called NOISOME, noisome, invidious, so INVIDIOUS, invidious, and flussum, FULSOME, flussum, and these are the words that he used instead of using a foul language. Um, Apart from it, the words that he used for acting quickly, so act quickly, right? We say act quickly, and the words that he uses abrupt, headlong, impetuous, 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 and precipitate, PERCIPITATE, precipitate, and so these are the few grouping words that today we have learned. So apart from the basic grouping words, as I said, we take out a word list a day, and we try to finish as many words that come in GRE as possible. So the first word is abase. Abase is to degrade. Abdicate. Abdicate is to formally give up throne, like what Prince Harry did, right? So he abdicated the throne, so he just gave up his power. Aberrant. Aberrant is different from others. So how different are you from others? So abhor. Abhor is to regard with disgust. So you treat someone with disgust is abhor, and abrogate is to reduce or lessen. ABRIDGE, abrogate is to lessen, to reduce something. Abstain, you all know that abstaining is the monks abstain the wealth and prejudice. Next is acme, so ACME is to summit or peak or highest point. And activism, I suppose now with CAA in force, we all know what activism means. In GRE, activism is used to mention the protest. And acumen, so we have seen a word called acme and ACME. Now it is acumen, ACUMEN. Acumen is keen, quick. So we discussed acme is the peak, acumen is keen or quick and accurate insight or judgment. And the next word that we see is adverse. You all know what is adverse effect is harmful effect. And advocate, which we normally use as a person who is a speaker, one who speak, right, one who profess something. And affable is warm and friendly. Affection, we all know, but here affection is different from affection, AFFECTATION. So we know affection is friendly, but here AFFECTATION, affection is fake behavior. So it is like adopting which is not your natural behavior. Aggregate, we know that aggregate, grade point average, which means it's a segregation, a grouping of something. Air, AERIE, air stands for a cliff or a mountain range. And aloof stands for you move away from something, which means you are a reserved kind of a personality, or an emotional kind of personality, or a distant physical kind of a personality. Next is ambiguous. You all know ambiguous means which is not clear. Amalgamate is to blend or merge. Ambivalent is uncertain, which you are not very certain about. And analgesia, so which is pain reliever. So we say analgesic, right? So one who gives you the painkiller. Anarchy is absence of law, government, or disorder. So we know monarchy, so rule of king. So anarchy is there is no rule at all. And anomaly is derivation from what is common, and inconsistency. And unethical, anti-ethical, so which means unethical or anti-ethical is one who is opposite to ethics. And Apostoli is pioneer to reform movement. And Apprise is inform or to give notice. And appropriate, we all know what appropriate means. Appropriate is the truthful nature of something. Arbiter, arbiter is arbiter, who is a judge. And ardent is very passionate. And arrogate, calm to take presumptuously without the right to do so. And artless, we know what do you mean by artless, like which is natural, which is not artificial. So it sounds like a negative word, but it is actually a positive word. And aseptic is free from germs. We know that antiseptic, and which is also nothing but aseptic. And assail is to attack violently, so we say assault, right? So assail is a word which is the base word for assault. ASSIL is act violently. Assiduous is preserving, diligent and constant. And assuage is make milder. And audacious is very bold. We say audacious is very bold. And argument is make larger. Augment, it's not argument, it's argument. Augment, augment, which is to make larger. So we know argument, and this is argument. So you have to be extra cautious with the spelling of the word as well, and the pronunciation of the word in GRE, because one letter will, or one alphabet can make the meaning of a word completely different. So that's how he set traps for you. So he give you argument, and argument, don't get confused, and be clear with these wordings. And we know August is not a month. August also means majestic and inspiring admiration. So it's not a quality of a person who was born in August, but the word of August means inspiring admiration. Autonomous, we all know self-governing. So we have autonomous universities and all those stuff. Ever, so AVER, ever is to declare or affirm with confidence. So if you say something with confidence, we say it as ever, AVER. Avid is enthusiastic. So agree, which means AUGURY. So it is like telling the future. So it's not agree, it's augury. AUGURY, augury. Augury is telling future. And aspersions means damaging remarks or defamation. So aspersions is defaming. And arcane is understood only by few, so obscure. So the knowledge of God is arcane. Arcane is, it's not understood by everyone, or secret, we can say. And antedate is be older than or preceded in time, so which is older. So we say anthropology, right? And these are the few important words that come with the alphabet A. Hi guys, so that's day one for you. And keep working on math, arithmetic, and the words which I have enlisted today. and write them down as I said earlier, and try to find the synonyms and antonyms of these words. That's the task for you in hand now. And after you writing down antonyms and synonyms separately, which will closely come to 200 plus words in today's class, right? Today's session. So guys, keep visiting this particular channel, and subscribe to kcteluguabbai, and by which you also click on the bell symbol out there, and by which you get the notifications when I release the second video, or in the series it is going to be the third video of day 2. Right, so please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell icon to get the notifications of the next coming video. And we'll have 20 more videos ahead, and please get it notified and follow the pattern. And that's all about it. All the best for your preparation, and trust yourself, you'll get 320 plus, and this is going to happen in next 20-25 days. So guys, see you all.